Hello, everybody. Here we are on this Saturday night, the 27th of June, 2026, at 9:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It has been raining all day, which is a complete blessing. We sure needed the rain to fill the coffers of our water supply. Yeah, different places here close to me have got 4 inches or more this morning. Um, some have got more. I don't know how much we got here at this location because I don't have a rain gauge, which is probably something I need to invest in. But for right now, we'll just say we got a lot of rain. According to my little wagon that I have, yard wagon, of which I forgot to open the bed where the water would drain out if it rained, has got it's pretty much to the top. So that tells me, yeah, we've got, according to that gauge, we got quite a bit right here in this location, which we needed it all. The only downside to this is that, yeah, mowing is going to be hot and heavy next week. Lord of my mercy. I've got to get with it next week. I think Wednesday is when I go back to my doctor and get my everything taken care of to where I can get back and doing things, and that's going to be good. I won't go in details because that's personal, and I'm going to keep that to myself. Only my friends here close to me know what's going on and everything. It ain't nothing too serious, but anyway, it'll be taken care of by Wednesday. But I'll have to probably mow a little bit Monday. Only problem with that is that jarring around on that dead Jim lawnmower is a little bit uncomfortable, seems like. But it is what it is. You see me as my avatar tonight and no video. There's nothing wrong with your picture. It is what I've decided to do from this time forth. Only on special occasions will I go actual video camera live. From now on out, you'll be seeing this icon. Because I don't need no one to see my face for me to get my point across. I've had my 15 minutes of fame in my past. I've experienced a lot of things and have been somewhat immortified on film, which I won't go into that, but if someone is interested, I shall be more than glad to share that with you. I think my good friend Barry Storms Radios, he knows the situation. But yeah, I don't need nobody to see my face, is the bottom line. With that being said, we don't have a whole lot to talk about. We're not going to be in here very long tonight, probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock maybe. we'll just see how it goes, as usual. And I know I had a schedule for 9:15, but as you know, technology is stupid. And just right after I scheduled it, my computer decided to be slow with a turtle going across sand about getting off the page I was looking at. So there you are. It is what it is. I'm going to send tonight, I'm going to just send a link out to my messenger, and I may or may not post it in the chat. We'll just have to see how things progress. Yeah, hello. Let's see here. It's pretty. My computer's a little slow tonight as far as me doing this, but I will endeavor to make it work. To be quite honest with you, I like it like this. I think I seen Storm's radios in there. Welcome in there, Barry. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm going to drop you a link in Messenger, my friend, and you can pick it up or whenever you get the chance and all that good stuff. As I said, my computer's a little slow tonight, so I'm having to be patient with it. And I need to give it a little doctoring. After we have the live, I need to optimize it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting ready to send it to you there, Barry, here shortly. As soon as everything loads up. I'm going to let it take its time loading up. I'm not going to be in too big a hurry. But while we're waiting for the computer to catch up with everything, yeah, this rain we've got, it's been pretty good. We've had a pretty good amount today. Yep. And there we are. Let me get back to the studio here. No, I don't waste any time. I don't rush into things. Yeah, you didn't catch my opening monologue there, Barry, but I'll repeat it for your benefit and maybe for the benefit of anyone else coming in there. This is going to be my, I guess you could say, my format from now on. Only on special occasions will I go actual camera live. This is due to the fact that I don't need nobody to see my face to get my point across. And I'm not so indulged with myself that I think that everybody needs to see my face. They don't. They don't need to see what's going on behind me there on camera and nothing like that. Ain't nobody's business. You understand what I'm talking about, Barry, because we've talked about this in the past there not too long ago. That way we'll keep everything on the down low and have fun. And if anybody has to see my face in order to enjoy the show, then I feel sorry for you. You just have to adapt and overcome. And I apologize now for anybody that has to read lips in order to understand what we're saying. You'll just have to catch the read stream with the captions. I'll make sure the video, everything has captions on it for those who need it. Or I click on captions automatically. I don't have to do anything. There's a button there that you click. So YouTube is taking that option for you. Yep, internet security is not guaranteed, and even though I'm not showing my face, doesn't mean that they don't know who I am. And it ain't so much of that as this. I'm going to do a different format, more or less, you know. I almost didn't have one tonight, you know, sitting there in the chair there, kind of watching TV, kind of zoning out, and every once in a while it would cross my mind, you know, hey, it's almost time to have a live, and I just keep on zoning out, you know. Then I said, well, I'll come in here and do one, you know. Bad mistake. My computer said, no, you know, you neglected me all day, and now I'm going to be slow as a turtle going across the sand dune. I'm not going to let you do nothing. After I rescheduled it, I scheduled it for 9:15. Then it decided, oh, no, I'm going to keep you down for another 15 minutes. But anyway, we're live, so that's all that matters. People have to catch up on everything, I guess. Oh, boy. Yeah. I might even change my things up here a little bit. You know, Might play a little background music or something. I don't know. We'll just see what it sounds like. We'll see what that sounds like. Play a little background music. Hello there, Beth Schuler. Welcome into the party there, or conversation, or whatever you want to call it. How you doing there, Beth? You doing okay tonight? Yeah, we're just as fine as a frog hair on a biscuit. Yeah, a little bluegrass. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I could be a heck of a lot worse. The good Lord gave me strength to get through the day, and that's all anybody can hope for. Anything more, we would abuse it. You know, if he gave us more than that, we would just abuse it. We wouldn't, you know. Welcome to the stage. There's Storms.
Hey, what's going on, Goblin? Hello, Beth.
How you doing? How you ain't got washed out?
Nah, but boy, this humidity, you could swim through it.
I tell you, them creeks was up. Down there at the church, they almost called it off tonight. Almost. I didn't film it or anything, but it went down, and it went ahead and decided to have it tonight. And
They had a Saturday service.
no, we're having a revival, 3-day revival,
Yeah,
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
nice.
But we almost, like I said, decided they canceled it for tonight because that creek. They said it was across the road. You could tell where it was across the road, and it eventually went down. I guess by the grace of the good Lord, He allowed it to go down, and we had church tonight. But yeah, right down there. Go ahead.
Have you watched KYT?
No, I haven't watched it yet. No,
Richmond's had some flooding.
I heard about Richmond having some bad stuff going on. Yeah.
But I honestly don't think, because most of Kentucky has been part of that drought. And I really think it's more of a matter of logistics, like maybe sewage and stuff is, how drains and stuff will get blocked up. And that's what I'm kind of thinking happened. But we did get a lot of rain, but I just feel like, I don't know if you understand where I'm going with this, but it's like it wasn't enough rain to cause that much flooding. So I think it's more of a man-made kind of situation.
Yeah. It's raining again.
Just my guess, but
Yeah, it's raining again.
Yeah, it was raining a while ago. I went out there and checked plants, and then came back in.
She went down there to check the garden out. I didn't go. I ain't been down there for 2 days. I just been kind of laying around there trying to, take it easy until Wednesday, and it's kind of keeping from doing too much right now. We need a little movement. I just get miserable, son. Get all tore up.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point too. I don't like sitting still very long.
I kind of like this format, Barry, because it reminds me of talking on the radio. We don't need
Yeah.
we don't need no dead Jim video camera or shot in our face or when we're on the CBW or the other radio.
No.
This is how I like it. I may cut, like I said, on special occasion, I might go video live, but using the camera. But other than that, I like this.
Yeah.
I don't need, like I said, without repeating myself.
I'm taking internet privacy pretty damn serious. Pardon my language.
Yeah. Well,
I've had some stuff sent to me and I didn't appreciate it. And,
well, that's the problem. See, everybody seems to want, they think they got to know your business 24/7. And unless they're my friends or relatives, they don't need to know my business. Heck, I don't even tell half my relatives my business. So what makes them think that I'm going to share anything with them? The people on YouTube, whatever,
yeah,
Facebook, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just like it like it.
Well, they could say, well, you're a homebody or you're an introvert. Well, okay, hey, there's a whole lot worse things that you could be calling me. And if that's the definition you need to give me, yeah, absolutely, because I'm getting more conscious about what kind of information I put out here.
Well, here's what I'm saying about that, Barry. People may call you an introvert or whatever, but hey, if YouTube or StreamYard or any other service wanted you to have your face on there, they wouldn't have the avatar feature. So, like I said earlier, I don't need my face out there all the time. I've had my 15 minutes of fame in the past and don't need it. It don't interest me. I feel more secure doing it like this. That way nobody has to see my ugly face.
But it's not just that, but you're letting people into your home. But
Yeah. I mean, if other people like that sort of thing, more power to them. But I just kind of had a come to Jesus meeting, and decided that no, especially after what me and you discussed the other day over your so-called, I said so-called, but I mean,
oh no, you're right. Exactly
ridicule and slurs. People got too much time on their hands if they have to sit there and psychoanalyze everything about you on the video camera. I mean, I ain't that type of person. I can look at your video when you go live on camera, and all I'm paying attention is a lot of times. The whole time I'm just paying attention to your voice and what you're saying.
Well, you've known me for just under 30 years. You know what I look like by now. It's not like we sit there and stare at each other. That would be weird.
And then everybody knows what I look like, so
yeah, that'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. And I'll come on events, every once in a while on a special occasion. Maybe I wouldn't say I'll do the whole live on camera, but I'll do part of it. Maybe I'm gonna have a 4th of July thing or something, But other than that, yeah, it's all I don't know. It's just what a person feels comfortable with, and I feel comfortable like it. It ain't because I'm self-conscious or anything like that. It just I don't want nobody knowing my dad Jim business. That's
Yep.
what it's down to. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there. They gotta have their face out there in order to get clicks, but they're wrong. You know, if you're putting good content out there or decent content, you don't. It doesn't matter what they see as long as you're putting it out there. You know. Yeah, it's a podcast. Exactly, Beth. You got it. You hit the nail on the head. It's a
Hey,
podcast.
here's a good example right here. Beth and Becca and Dana and whoever else they might bring up on their channels. You know, all you see on there is their hands and what they're creating.
Right.
Have we seen their faces? Yes, we have. And they're lovely women. But they choose what they show and what they don't show.
Exactly.
And, you know, it absolutely positively works for those people, for these ladies to show their hands because their hands are what's creating the crafts.
Yeah, not the video camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's simple. It's common sense. I don't need nobody, and too, it saves people from having to look at my face.
Well, it's still again. Those ladies are beautiful ladies, and they have personal life beyond YouTube. They have, you know, a husband or wife or what have you. And yeah, absolutely.
There's Shawnee coming in there. Welcome in.
Hey, what's going on? There's one of the master gardeners.
We're just talking about
Privacy, as they say in the UK.
privacy. Yeah, privacy. I thought privacy was when you went to the bathroom. Like
Well,
back in the old days, they called it privy.
Yeah, privy.
Privacy. Yeah. Since you come in late there, I'll briefly go over. This is my new format. Other than special occasions, you'll only see me as a avatar. Due to the fact that I don't need nobody to see my face to do the content on a given day, you know. Nobody generally sees my face anyway when I put shorts out or do other video. Nobody sees my face. And on special occasions like, you know, 4th of July or whatever like that, you know. But
Shawnee's asking a lot of questions.
you're asking too many questions, and as the old saying is, I don't answer questions. You should have been a lawyer. No, I don't have no mime makeup on, and if I did, you wouldn't be able to see it now, would you? You know, I could be sitting here with my shirt off, and it wouldn't matter a bit. I could be here in my. I know it's a bad picture to put out there for your brains, you know. But I could be sitting here in my boxer, and it wouldn't matter.
I'm telling you what, with this humidity in my house right now, what God brought me into this world would be, oh boy, comfortable.
I don't think, Shawnee, that the world was ready for two of you.
What would Mark do if he had two of you?
That poor guy he'd have to be committed to a nut house. Probably. Yeah, I'm just doing this for my own benefit and everything. Just
Well,
up, just kind of reformatting everything and making everything, uh,
Sean, he kind of knows. I filled her in on that little deal, the
yeah.
message he sent to me. So,
It ain't nothing against anybody per se. It's just how things are going to go from now. And if I lose people in the process, oh well. That's just the way that goes too, because everybody has the right to do what they want to do. Uh, you know, it'll be the same old day, just a different time. Or how's that old saying go? Uh, same old, I guess. Whatever.
smells like, smells like burning hair. Uh,
Well, somebody could be burning something that they're not supposed to be. Yeah, nobody, talking about the two of them. Nobody certainly doesn't need two of me. That's a scary thought just thinking about it. I don't know.
whoop.
My radio. I looked on the eBay tracking thing, and it's scheduled. It's scheduled for the 13th
Huh.
because it's coming plumb from Honolulu.
Oh, why?
Damn,
What?
damn, that's hard. That's hard to get out there, ain't it? Honolulu.
Honolulu.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. They go through three different UPS things,
Yeah.
fly plumb across the Pacific Ocean. Then it goes to California, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Then I fly across there to, I guess, Louisville. And
And then Lexington.
yeah, that's kind of weird, ain't it? It may come before. It may come before then. I haven't checked it today to see where it's at, But I'm just assuming. I'm assuming maybe sometime towards the last of next week, it might be here or closer.
Yeah.
I don't think the 13th is just a general estimation of what to say. I don't know.
Well, the radio, I haven't ordered it yet. That price actually, they sold out. Temu sold out. I figured that was going to happen before the first, and I thought, well, okay, that's fine. If it happens, it happens. And then I'm perusing eBay, and there it is. Lo and behold, there's the radio for $10 cheaper than what Temu was offering.
Well, there you go.
I was like, cha-ching.
What radio is that?
That the 10 meter.
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was 163 on Temu.
Yeah.
It was like $200 everywhere else. Well, Temu sold out as they do. And then I was like kind of bummed because I knew everyone else was, they were offering like $199.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to give that much for it. And then I was like looking around on eBay, and it was one of my suggested, was one of my saved sellers. It's Retevis, the company that makes it.
Huh.
And I'm like, oh, these people are so desperate to get these radios moved that they put them on different seller sites, and the price is different everywhere you go to.
Yeah, that's about what it is. Or
I saw $150. I was like, oh yeah. And then I looked at shipping, free shipping, UPS. It's like, huh? So where's it coming from? California.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, it's just like destiny. It was meant to be.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the way it was with that radio at DX394. I mean, as well as I do. I've talked about it, boy. That was my, I wouldn't say dream radio, but it was my goal to eventually, at some point, get that back
Yeah.
if I could find it cheap enough, and I did. And
Oh yeah. And you'll probably feel like I did when I got my DX390.
uh huh,
I had one before. I actually back in the 80s or 90s is when I saw it for sale on Radio Shack, but they still wanted way too much. It's a $300 portable shortwave.
yeah,
And I was like, well, I'll just keep an eye on eBay. Lo and behold, somebody had one $80. Shipping was free. They had 99.9% good rating. I look for stuff like that.
you can't pass that up.
And I was like, yes. Click, click, click.
Oh yeah, you'd kick yourself in the teeth for not doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's another one, the three, oh, I can't remember. It's the same radio I've got, but it's got the cassette recorder in it.
oh yeah,
But
yeah.
the sacrifice was the size of the speaker and the sound quality.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, I really don't want to like tear it apart and have to put a new belt in on the recorder. And I knew that was going to be an issue. And I was like, you know what? I don't need the recorder. I got digital recorders. Why do I need a?
Yeah.
Maybe nostalgic, maybe, but
You know how what they were asking for that DX394 on eBay, don't you?
yeah,
It was all over the place, and it was like $400 or $500.
yeah. Oh, I know.
And
How much that much?
it's crazy. No, brand new. When I bought that first one, just like it brand new, the Radio Shack I only gave like 300. Best I can remember, it's close to 300. So yeah, they just I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad you got it at a different. And if it looks pretty good there for you, I may at some point later on down the road might look at maybe picking me up one, later on. But I'm making payments. I'm making payments on the DX394 anyway. Making payments.
I think you would like it once you got. Like I said, the menu is a learning curve, but you have that with any piece of radio gear.
Yeah.
But I think you would. I think you would enjoy it. It's.
Yeah, I know it would. You can sit down and play. That's like a Texon little shortwave mine. It's got a slight learning curve to figure out how everything they got. It's got different little features on it and everything. It's a good little radio.
Yeah.
And it picks up well. But yeah. Did I need the 394? No, I didn't need it. But heck, why not? I'm making payments on it. It's like about $17 a month.
Yeah.
And it. I mean.
So just for reference, MSRP for the DX394 back in 1996 was $399.
There you go. Yeah.
In the middle 90s.
Yeah, that's about $400. Yeah, that's almost close. That's about what I paid for it.
Yeah.
Because I got an insurance settlement for my accident, and I had some cash. So you know how it is. Blew it on the radio. First thing I done.
By 1996, it dropped down to $299.99, and then later $249 by 1998. And then after that, because it was being discontinued, it dipped down as low as $100. So, yeah, I mean, but Radio Shack knew
Yeah.
they had
I got
product.
I'm from what I gave for it, I'm well within that ballpark, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't think I done wrong, but Shawnee said that she was right. It was a burning hairball or dust ball.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ew, how in the world? How in the world did that happen? Get caught up in a vacuum cleaner or something?
That's kind of like the first time you fire up a heater in the winter.
Oh yeah,
It's been sitting around,
that's
or
the smell. Yeah,
you live in a house that's got a furnace. You fire up the furnace for
yeah.
yeah, that smell.
It's like we're down to one eyeball, so that means there's only one person in chat or watching. But getting back on the radios, them two little radios you gave me, I let Vanessa and them use them down there. The kids use them when they go out riding their bikes,
Yeah.
and she can sit back at the house and they can keep in contact with her.
All those the the latest ones, those two little valve things.
Yeah, little bitty one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a perfect size for a kid to carry around.
They take one of them takes one, and Vanessa keeps the other one there. I told her, I said, now you can't be in the house because inside's going to knock your signal. Maybe you need to be outside when you're hollering at them. She ain't been around the radios that much. I'm teaching her, but I let them borrow it. They'll just told her to take care of them.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh God, dude. Huh?
This humidity is ridiculous in
Oh,
here.
I got a fan on in here, but it's blowing on me. But shoot, I can still feel it.
I haven't. I was going to move all my stuff in the living room because it just makes sense to be in there where the AC is. But just the thought of moving stuff with the heat, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait till one of these nights where I can't sleep, and that's when I'll do it because I'm really
get up. Yeah, get up during the night. And just do it.
Yeah. I'm really productive at night. I've always been that way since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm really creative at night.
That's probably how your brain's wired. It's just what it is. I'm that way. I'm that way too. Sometimes.
They probably should have never took me out of California when I was 8 because I'm probably still in that time zone.
Probably, maybe, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, there, Beth. Appreciate you coming in, and thank you for coming in. And you have yourself a good one.
All right, Beth. You and Joe have a great night over there. Tell Joe I said hello.
You be careful. We'll see. Yeah. I don't know. You still going to do your 4 o'clock tomorrow there?
Yeah, 4:30. Yeah.
4:30. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll work out good for you. I think last time, your last live was pretty great. You got a lot of people in there. New people and stuff.
I think you were a little bit more talkative than I was, though. I don't know what got into me. It's like when I started the live, I just clamped up. I was like, well, this is great. I'm not saying a dang thing here.
I thought you was having mic problems there for a little bit.
I couldn't think of everything I thought of talking about. I forgot.
No, I get that way sometimes. Sometimes I bet you. I suppose I was a little bit too talkative, but I don't even know what.
You were fine. You were fine. It was just
Yeah,
it didn't
I understand.
hit me. I don't know what. I
Yeah.
just couldn't talk. I was like, duh.
Yeah, but your brain wasn't it wasn't connecting to your mouth or something.
Yeah, I was saying, wait a minute, this is the wrong time for this.
It was yeah, that's probably what it was, like a dial tone inside the brain. It was going.
It's more like that dial-up sound.
Or like
Internet.
beep.
Yeah,
It sounded like that Canadian. Well, they ain't there anymore. Canadian time channel on shortwave.
yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. That's what it would sound like. In your head, it was going. Beep, beep,
That's what I was doing.
making that splatter sound.
Those perks, they call them pips. Pips. That's weird.
And that little voice comes in. Your brain is temporarily out of order. Please come back at a later date.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
It sounded like a CHU Canada.
I give CHU credit though, and I don't know if you've caught on to this or not, but WWV when they give the time announcement, it's like I read that they actually it's on reduced modulation when they do that,
Uh-huh.
and then when they give the magnetic information, it's like. And I'm like, CHU didn't do that. Everything CHU, even the French version of the
It was
time.
wide open.
Yeah, you can understand everything they said.
It was wide open. That's about the only thing that Canada got right was that.
Probably.
Yeah, even though they did take it off the air like a bunch of idiots.
Well, BBC 4 went off there a long way.
I know that. I've seen that on the Wingway Manchester. I was watching his video. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh God.
They've taken just about all their medium waves off the air over there
Yeah.
in favor of digital FM.
Yeah. Digital. They said you could still pick it up on digital radio.
Oh yeah, and your cell phone and your smart speaker.
But that might be okay for this younger generation coming up, but the older generation knows the difference. And there is a difference.
I had only heard one that.
The way you've heard them before?
I only heard BBC 4 on 198 kilohertz one time in my whole life. I never could pick them up. I didn't mean to cut you off. I keep doing that.
No, I've never heard them. I can't remember. I probably have. I don't remember. It's been.
Yeah. Actually, I was listening. The first time I ever heard them was on one of those cheap. I call them garage radios. That it's a big plastic radio. It's got short wave. It's got TV and long wave. And,
oh yeah.
I was out in my ex-mother-in-law's shed, and I was straightening stuff up, and that radio was just sitting there. You know me, I had to mess with it. And I was here. I was listening to him. It was 6 o'clock in the evening.
Oh shoot! I'd be messing with it too if I'd seen it. Let's hook this sucker up and see what it's going to do. What we can pick up on it. We got any wire?
There was plenty of wire out there.
Wire at? Well, I tell you what, just to stretch it down through the yard there to the stoplight and tie it to the sign, street sign. We're gonna see what this does.
Yeah, I was living on 1781 out there outside of Waynesburg.
Yeah, I remember.
And she had that little red shed in the very back of the property.
Yeah.
and her late husband left that out there. So if he's out there working, he could turn the radio on.
Uh-huh.
And I remember always putting it back on it because he had it on CB. Evidently, he was listening to the CB. I thought because he loved his country music. I figured he was listening to country, but every time I went out there, it was always on CB.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
I guess he was listening.
He was a whistling. I like them older radios where you can just take it down and just go through it, and I call it fishing for channels is what I call it.
Yeah.
You get them distant channels station coming in there on shortwave, and you're doing something there. If you are lucky enough to run across one of them stations, you picked up something from another country, dude, and on that little radio there, and you might not never hear it again, but then again you might, but I like them older radios, I really do. I got this Helicrafter, which I'm gonna have to get a tester or something, go through it and see what's making that hum, because it's not letting nothing come through. It's just a hum.
Here, I'll show you a picture of the radio. It was in the shed.
But I love my Helicrafters. Here we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like
You
that
might have
radio.
seen one of these before.
I may have. I like that their signal meter on there too. That's good.
You talk about a sensitive radio.
That's about like my other one. I got one something like that. It's a. Let me look at it. I can look at it right here. Hold on, man. I'll just bring it to the stage, and I'll bring it up on the stage for just a brief moment. I'll make it big.
Uh-oh.
What happened there?
I don't know. All I see is the background. I don't see video.
Well,
I lost you. You're not even on the.
well, I'll see what.
I gave you a second to show back up. There you go.
Well, I'll see what. I know what it is now. Here's what I was wanting to do.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't gonna let me do it. And bring it to you like this. This one right here. Let me get a light on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Got,
Back when radios looked amazing, like they were a piece of furniture.
look at that.
Yeah.
I had to fix the volume on it, and Hillbilly engineered the volume.
Hey, if it works, it's all that matters.
Oh, it works. It takes batteries, and also it uses it's got its own built-in power cord inside of it.
Yeah.
Take it, open it up there. Battery goes inside that. It's a nice radio. I haven't used it in a while, but I picked up quite a bit of stations with it. It might be on some of my shorts. I might have had it on there. I can't see the brand name. Let's see.
Probably like the badge, yeah, in the back.
No. Let me get my glasses. I gotta get my old man glasses because I can't see nothing without my glasses. And here I am on video.
Oops.
I've already went against my protocol. Hey, Jim, where's the brand name at?
Check the bottom.
All I see is a model number.
Huh.
But I see no. It's a Century Mark IV.
Huh.
Century Mark IV. Okay. Enough of that. Century Mark IV. And the model number, you can probably, I don't know if you can look it up. You got a reference, you can probably look it up. I don't know.
I got it right here. Yeah, it's the Century Mark IV, often model number CF 1888 or 4358.
Yep.
Is a highly collectible vintage solid state multiband radio from Japan. Built 1969 to 1970.
I got it at maybe, I think it's Petter's Mall where I got that at. Yeah. It's a good radio. It picks up good.
Oh, yeah. Back when radios had character.
It's got the leather, soft leather goes around the sides of it, and it got a leather back, and it's got that little world dial on it, which I haven't figured out how to use that yet, but it's been very taken care of, you know. Whoever had it, but it's got a let's see, it's got an AC/DC, it's got an external antenna jack, ear jack, AFC, but yeah. I like them old radios. I try to, every once in a while, if I see one, I try to, if it's, you know, reasonable or whatever, I try to pick it up, you know, just for the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Basically, do I need it? No. Yeah, I guess that radio constituted a special occasion. As me, I had to show it. So, you know, I showed it off, and it was a special occasion. So, if anybody missed my image, then I'm sorry. That's just the way that goes. Oh well. Oh, it's raining again. It's rained again. Oh, no, no, no. I can't remember. That's who even sung that song. I can't remember now. I think it was some 80s group. I can't remember. Well, we need the rain anyway. So, what was that, Barry?
Someone's playing rap music on 23.
More power to them. Yeah.
I usually stay on 23 unless there's something, you know, going. Someone's popping off at the mouth.
I haven't even hooked mine back up. Unplugged it the other day. Put the coax in a jar, and I keep forgetting to hook it back up. But as soon as I did, I was going to wait till storms and everything got through. But I know one thing. Speaking of weather, they talking about like it's going to get pretty dead Jim hot next week.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing.
In the 90s, you know, in the 90s. Well, That's typical weather for June July and August anyway. You know. Uh, yeah, we'll probably hang around here about another 30 minutes. And then I will advocate. I will exit stage left. Exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll try to get into your. I might get in there a little bit before church, but we'll see what happens. What's going on? Whatever. It might be before or after, or both. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's a good time slot for you. I do, I really do. You get to see new people, new faces, and that's what it's all about to me. This clicking up in groups and not wanting to go outside that group is familiar faces is I like to meet. If I'm gonna meet people, I want to meet new people.
Yeah.
Also, and add them to the collective. That's what it's all about. You know. But I ain't gonna go try to please anybody. Just do what I do and be done with it. I think I'm about almost halfway wanting to get me a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
You gotta get one?
No, I've just finished one. I'm going to wait before I get another cup.
Ah,
But you go ahead and I'll hold down the fort.
okay. Let me see if my coffee pot's on first. And, I may have to restart everything.
My cat has come to visit me.
Let's
Hello.
see.
Oh, paint.
No.
If I could just put a camera on paint, that'd be more interesting than I would be. She's been avoiding me. I don't know why. Hello. Hello. There you go.
Yeah, you're still up there. It's just like yeah. I'll be right back.
All right.
Put your cats in front of the door.
Hello there, paint.
Woo. Had to navigate through a bunch of cats laying next to the front door and step over them. Yeah. And also I had to go to the little boy's room. I tell you what, since I had this stint, man, son, you can't wait. If you gotta go pee, you better go. If you don't, it's gonna go anyway.
Yeah.
But dude, I tell you, I've never been. I'm miserable, I guess, in a way, but it could be a lot worse. But God, I'll be glad when Wednesday gets here.
Yeah.
So I can get back to being able to move around and stuff without bothering me.
It's going to be an outpatient, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I just go in there and they take the stent out. Unless anybody out there in chat wants to know how to take it out, I won't. I'll leave that alone. If you feel like it's necessary for me to describe what they do, then I will.
Oh,
But I'd rather not.
yeah. It hurts
Yeah.
me just to think about that.
Dude, I'm halfway between dreading it and I can't wait.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, hopefully. Well, last time I had that done, it was pretty easy. It wasn't. It was real quick.
Yeah.
But that first time I had it done, oh my God! I thought he was trying to start a chainsaw or something. He grabbed the whole of that and gave it one big jerk. I think he done it for damn meanness, is what I thought. And it took me forever after that. It took a long while after that to get my bladder stuff straightened out. He done it a little too hard, you know. But yeah, it's a thing. Then I got to go back on the 22nd, have a ultrasound done, renal scope, or some kind of ultrasound thing. But I don't know. It is what it is. I just, good Lord gave me strength to be able to go to church. And that was my main concern, is being able to sit through the church service without having any kind of pain or discomfort. That was my main concern. And you know what? It's never bothered me one bit.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting there. I got to sit a certain way, and business as usual. But as long as I can walk, and the pain ain't so bad that I can't go. I'm gonna go. But yeah, we're having a pretty good revival. The preacher from Houstonville Baptist Church is preaching the revival. He's pretty good. Pretty good. He's been down there in Houstonville for a while. He's a young feller, but he does a really good job. Preaches straight from the Bible. No gray areas or anything like that. Whatever the Bible says is what it is. That's the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, that made me think about all this rain. I think I don't know if you was in there or not when I mentioned that they almost canceled church tonight because it's plumb across is getting into the parking lot.
Yeah.
The water. It's sitting right next to that creek anyway. And it has been flooded. It's been flooded way out there before. It ain't been about a couple of years, maybe 3 years ago that it was. But yeah, I heard somebody talking about Richmond, that they got some real bad flooding up there or something. Storm? Was it storm related or flooding?
It's flooding, but I don't think it's storm related because like I said earlier, I think that their drainage systems they just need to be cleaned.
Yeah, probably. More likely. That's a lot. That's a whole lot of problems in most places. They haven't cleaned the drainage.
I mean, it is possible they probably could have got more rain than we did, but I don't know. I just feel like it's more of a logistics kind of thing where they just haven't keeping up with it.
Yeah, them creeks will be up in the morning, or probably already up by now, because I bet you that creek down there next to church is getting up there because it ain't stopped raining since I've been back. Sure, it don't take long.
Say the one behind you.
Yeah.
Probably up there.
Oh, I say it's rolling.
Yeah.
I say it is.
There's a kind of a ditch that comes out of the woods and it runs down there, kind of behind that shed at the top of the hill here. It's only full of water when it rains hard. I'd say it was probably flowing pretty good today.
Yeah. We need the rain.
I'm looking forward to my garden like exploding with life, because it's not been looking too good.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of things out there, but they're not red.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of tomatoes, buddy. Yeah, they're coming on, buddy. I'll tell you what, when I'm going to start picking them off and frying them up, fried green tomatoes, but Lord have mercy, I'm gonna be overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I tell you, this thing piled is butter. Every one of them plant sons is completely loaded down with tomatoes. And this rain's going to bring it out.
There's one branch off of that tomato plant that is just loaded with them, and if they don't start blushing, I'm going to go ahead and just take them off there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's holding them back. They might ripen up in a window.
They could do it. I mean, tomatoes are funny. There's a lot of people at church has got at their squash and stuff. They got that out early. Boy, that's some good eating, ain't it?
You ain't kidding.
Son, I ate some today for dinner, fried squash.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's good.
It's got kind of a sweet flavor to it.
Yeah. It's it ain't got no tangy taste or nothing. It just melts in your mouth.
The first two that I fried up, I used the last bit of my Kentucky Colonel flour. Yeah. And oh man, I was just like, I could have ate these without that flour on them.
Yeah, I think we got some more if you want, or if we ain't got any more, I can get you some more.
It's gonna be a while before mine produce anything.
I didn't put any squash out this time. I put zucchini out, but it was showing signs of starting to grow there, so it'll be out. I'll say after this good rain here it's gonna shoot everything up. Uh, I know at this point my weeds is going to get to, they're going to be unmanageable. I just had to do the best I can with it with a weed eater. I'm going over the weed eater and weed eat, around everything, and that's about all you can do.
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I did. I took the weed eater out yesterday and I cut me a path because I got where I'll go out the back door and I got covered in ticks. So I've had enough of that. Cut all the weeds down. I cut me a pretty good, 3.5 foot path from the back door to the other side of the house here.
Yeah, I've got one. She picked off one big green banana paper the other day.
Oh yeah,
Well, it's a great big sucker. So they're coming on. Shoo-wee, dude. If they do, I mean, once they start turning, man, I'm gonna be out having tomatoes out my butt. Man, I each plant is loaded. I mean, they ain't got one or two. They got 15, 20. And that's every one of them. And Lord, I won't be able to give them away fast enough. I would try to can some, but we'll just see how that works out. I'm not going to make no plans on it. I like to have some tomato juice for winter time, Yeah, I'm going to be tomato rich, that's for sure, Sonny. Yep. Yeah, you better be careful with them ticks and things. It's dangerous. I mean, they ain't like they used to be. Yeah, there's some kind of disease going around that affects cats.
Yep.
That's from ticks, and I can't remember what's called, but oh well, what are you gonna do? I mean, how can you keep just? You can give them that stuff, but if they're gonna be outside, they're gonna get them anyway. I picked one off of Sammy the other day, and the only way I seen that tick, it was a big tick, one of them flat ticks, deer tick.
Yeah.
It was on his white fur. That's how I seen it. I mean, if it'd been like bear, or I would never seen it. But yeah, all you can do is just give them that stuff and whatever. She ordered some stuff that they can eat. It's got it in it,
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is now, but she might be able to shoot that information to you. I don't know. Whether it works or not, I don't know, dude. I can't, it's hard to tell.
Well, even collars. Sometimes collars don't work.
Yeah.
There's a tick and flea collars don't always work.
Yeah.
Found that out the hard way. After I bought a bunch, and then they were sergeants, so they weren't cheap.
You know what, very, very be a good idea for your live? You or me one can do it. Have your camera pointed at your CB and just sit there and talk, or just like if I'm in there, I can be on CB too,
Yeah.
And whatever, something like that, Maybe not the CB, but if not the CB, the other radio, one of the two, whatever. CB be better, but
Yeah, it would. occasionally we need to revisit MERS just keep them.
Yeah, yeah. I need to keep them radio. We need to keep them radios uh, good.
I keep.
I need to take I need to take both of them out of the charger and use them until they go back down again.
I haven't done anything with the Dakota Alert since I bought them.
Yeah, we need to do some tests on that.
I hope the batteries are still good.
I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that radio.
Well,
Yeah.
shows the batteries are still up to full strength, so it better be. It paid enough for them.
Yeah. I tell you what, I mean, we could probably do another live on the topic of batteries. Because you get me started on it, it would take a whole new live just for that topic.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've got my, you buy these good ones like Energizer or the Copper Top, and you're like, the package says they're good up for 10 years. Right.
Yeah,
Well, if you don't take them out,
right.
but as soon as you put them in something, that's when they start draining.
Yeah, they're going to be good as long as they're in that package. They're not going to rot or anything. Yeah, of course, that's how they wouldn't really act. Technically, they wouldn't line.
Right. I put 12. No, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, this thing takes so many batteries.
Yeah.
6 batteries for one walkie.
Wow.
I bought the big pack because I had, 2 walkie-talkies, and ended up that one got ruined from that seller left batteries in it. I should have got my money back, or at least a discount, but oh well. I still got walkie in the base station, so it seemed like pretty good news.
Yeah, we need to do a range test or something. Maybe here, maybe next week. We'll see. I know I'm gonna be a little busy next week, but I'll be able to probably find time to work it into the schedule.
I mean, I don't see why we couldn't just do it, from my house to yours.
Yeah.
Necessarily have to go out to.
That'd be a good. That'd be a good test.
Save your gas that way, and all you'd have to do really just come up here and pick one up, and then hold on to it till I see you again. And just bring it back.
I probably could go to the cemetery. We could do it like this. I'll do it at the house, and then I'll go out to the cemetery.
Yeah.
And you can. That's how we'll do it. I mean, if you really get froggy, I can drive to the top of Dare Dip Hill, but I mean, we can try that first, and then maybe plan the Dare Dip thing on another day or something.
I'm just trying to save you gas money and things like that.
I appreciate that, but
burning fuel up if you don't have
to. We want to get a good test. We can do that. We can do that really long distance test, some other time. We'll get them first 2 tests in. That'd be easy.
If I had a couple magnet mounts that would work on that band.
Yeah, no, it's
So one in your car, you could try mobile to house.
Yeah.
Or mobile to walkie. I'm just gonna have to find a rich girlfriend or something. She can give me a
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, I know.
You know
I
what?
know.
It's probably what's gonna happen. It's one of these conspiracy theories that's going floating around where they're talking about shutting your car down on you.
Yeah,
It'll be my luck. I'll buy a car. They'll force me to put some kind of computer in there. You know, oh, he's talking on walkie-talkie. Shut his car down.
yeah. He's getting distracted while he's driving down the road.
Yeah. Out,
Shut it off.
I've seen. I guess it's not really conspiracy because I've seen a couple videos that were here on YouTube, but they picked them off of TikTok.
Yeah, I've heard
And
them too. Yeah.
the woman shows the sensor on her steering wheel column,
Uh huh.
and it was telling her, "Hey, you know, you're not looking at the road. We can't see your eyes." And it
Yeah.
basically told her to sit up straight. I'm like, what? Tarnation.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the way of the what's happening now, dude. You know. Yeah. And I heard that they were in some of these Democrat states. They're going to try to outlaw older cars past a certain year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Uh,
but they'll never get that passed. They
well,
might.
yeah, they may not pass it, but look what they've done. And I know we talked about this before. Remember the clunkers, cash for clunkers deal
Yeah.
way back.
Uh huh.
Now suddenly we have scrap yards or junk yards catching on fire. Now you tell me.
That's because that way you can't get a used part to keep it running. See, that's what that's all about.
Exactly.
As soon as I seen that little thing go, I said, I see where this is going.
We got people like me who can't afford to go out and just have a car.
No.
Well, if I came up with $5,000, I'd put it on a Jeep right away because I know I can buy them for that much.
Yeah.
The thing is, if they're going to be jerks about it, control my driving habits, and shoot, I want a moped or a bike.
That's what's coming down to, dude. But
The only downside, only downside to a bike or a moped is, well, if it's bad weather, you're not going anywhere.
No, pretty limited. With that being said, I think I'm going to shut her off. That's we ended it with some good pieces of information there, but I've been here long enough, and appreciate everybody coming in. Shawnee, Beth, and Barry, and anybody else that was in there lurking in the bushes. Have yourself a good one. You can catch me sometime tomorrow on Barry's there. 4:30 to 9, maybe 9:30. We'll see how it goes. All right, we'll catch you later. Everybody have a good one.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.